Ada was a young woman who from Enugu in Nigeria. She was full of dreams and a gentle heart. During her university days, she had fallen in love with Kunle, a charming man who promised her the world. At first, he was sweet and attentive, but as the years passed, his true colors began to show. Kunle belittled Ada at the slightest opportunity. He would say to her, "You are putting on so much weight, can't you see how your friends look? Why do you wear this ugly dresses? You don't look nice in them." And even when she tried to impress him with her good cooking, he found a way to mock her. "Your food is so tasty, no wonder you are so fat." He never appreciated her efforts, often mocking her for not being enough. Ada worked hard at her small job to support him during his struggles, and kept starving herself of food to look good for him. He repaid her with insults and neglect and openly made complimentary remarks at her friends while staring as they walked past. He would disappear for days, spend time with other women, and return only to take advantage of her kindness. Ada's friends begged her to leave, but she clung to the hope that one day Kunle would change. Instead, his mistreatment grew worse, leaving her spirit broken and her confidence in shreds. She cried often at night, wondering if love was truly meant for her. One evening, after yet another quarrel, Ada sat by the roadside weeping. Her phone rang. It was her boss reminding her about a corporate dinner she had to attend. With swollen eyes, she forced herself to go. At the event, she met Chike Obi, a well-known businessman, tall, handsome, and with a commanding presence. Unlike Kunle, he had a calm, respectful aura. She had welcomed the guests in and ensured they were well attended to. Chike Obi took notice of her beauty and warmth. When she was alone, he walked up to her. "Why is such a beautiful lady like you sitting quietly in a corner?" he said gently, offering her a glass of wine. For the first time in years, Ada felt truly seen. Her eyes lit up, she smiled and collected the glass of wine from him. "I am Chike Obi," he said, in his baritone voice. Ada instantly noticed how handsome and charming he was but didn't want to act like she was impressed. "I am Ada," she said, looking directly at him. "Some of us are not only having fun, we have to ensure the event goes smoothly too." "You are definitely doing a good job," Chike said as he looked around, and nodded in agreement. "Do you have a natural flair for organizing these events or did you train for it?" "A bit of both, I would say. As a younger person I always organized the outings for my friends, and when I started working in corporate service, I understudied my boss who was in charge of corporate event. This is my first official event. I planned it from start to finish because my boss is on her annual leave." "You did a very good job, I must say." He asked for card, so he could reach her to organize his corporate events. That was just an excuse to stay in contact. She gave him her card and collected his. She found out he was the CEO of Global Exports Nigeria Limited, a well-established company in Enugu. Over the next few weeks, Chikes began to build a relationship with Ada. He gave her a contract to organize a corporate event for shareholders of his company. The event was flawless, and as a result she earned not only his admiration but his respect. Chike wanted to know about her dreams, her struggles, and listened intently. Where Kunle tore her down, Chike built her up. He encouraged her to start her own corporate event planning company, even giving her seed funding and connecting her with opportunities. Kunle, realizing he was losing her, tried to return with fake apologies. But Ada, now stronger, finally told him, "Love does not hurt. Love does not destroy. I deserve better, and I have found it." With that, she walked away for good. In time, Ada's business flourished, and her relationship with Chike blossomed into a love that was tender, respectful, and secure. He proposed to her not with grand promises, but with sincerity. "I will honor you, protect you, and celebrate you." Tears of joy streamed down Ada's face as she said yes. For the first time, she understood what it meant to be truly loved. She found happiness, not in the arms of the man who hurt her, but in the embrace of one who cherished her worth. And so, Ada's story became a reminder to many women. You deserve love that uplifts, not one that breaks you. The end. Kindly like, share and subscribe.